Welcome to Jinko's Art School Diaries. I started the week off by working on a small project for my independent study class. I was really inspired by ginkgo leaves, different filigree, and crackle medium. This is how it's looking so far. I got sick, so I ended up painting it in my bed over reading week. And here's the finished result. Let me know what you think. On to the next day. Today I will be working on prepping all my surfaces. Starting off by stretching my canvas. Now it's time to gesso the canvas. I'm working on two big pieces this year. One is 4x4 or 3x3 feet, I think, and then the other is 29 by, I'm pretty sure, 24 inches. I'm now prepping this piece by doing the underpainting in purple. I added some cotton felt paper with cyanotope printed paper using water mixed with wood glue, and it worked very great. Now that the gesso is dry for this one, I painted the underpainting in orange, and I just got started. Now it's time for me to go home. You was crazy. Today will be a short lecture day. In my lecture, I just worked on my essays.
Look at it as a progression.
Today, I will be painting all day. I've mostly been working on just the underpainting line art, just to map out how I want this painting to look. For this one, we are also finally mapping out just an outline of line art for what we want the underpainting to look like for this piece. And here's what we have for today. It is a nice view from the school's park bench of a lamp and some leaves. Nothing crazy, nothing special. Now it's time for home. Today will be another long studio day. Today I had my painting class. We had a lecture on how to write artist statements and proposals. So I just got my lunch in. Making very slow progress with the underpainting and finally the actual painting. Bye-bye, purple. Gotta multitask, eating a banana and painting at the same time. That's all I had time to work on for today.
Well, no, because there was things in the construction of it that weren't.
On to the other painting, and we're downing an energy drink because I am tired. I think now we're starting the blue outline for this painting. I think we're done the underpainting. So I wanted to outline my family members in this painting in blue to really distinguish them from the rest of the figures that will be in the painting. Because it's a lot of figures, because it's Carnival, there's a lot of people. As you can see here, there's me, my grandma, and all my cousins and aunts and my mom. Now we're starting on painting the floats in the background. I try to choose colors similar to the flags of where I'm from, so blue and yellow for St. Vincent and red for Trinidad. I really be tilting my head. I am loving this vibrant blue. Looks so lovely. Here's a time lapse of me getting the last little bit of the float done. And that's all the energy I had to work on this today. We'll work on the rest more tomorrow. Another beautiful day with my cookie. There was a book sale this morning from the library, surprisingly. They were selling a bunch of books, so I took 18 books. 18 books, yes. Yes, I did. And it was only $25. Worth it. Worth it. Totally worth it. We're starting the red float today. This stick really helps with especially not getting paint all over your arm and hand, but also not smudging the painting too and getting steady lines. There was a collage club event. I think it was from the DRPT club, so I joined in for a bit. And then I went to go heat up my lunch, which was just some ramen from the kettle. Taking in the view outside while I wait for the kettle. Eating some yogurt first. Now here's a time lapse of me painting in the fence and a little bit of the lamp for the painting. That's all I was able to get done for today, but it definitely is a good chunk, and I'm really loving the textures and colors so far. My locker is now chock full of stuff, so many books and painting stuff and supplies. It's way too much stuff. The shelf is broken. But I am going home, finally. And we are back at it again in another energy drink to power through this day. I think for today we're working on some of the background as well as the fence. I put crackle medium on top of what I'd already painted, but it didn't really crackle the paint. It kind of just gets oxidized. It didn't really work, and even when I painted over it, it didn't crackle either, so whatever, I guess. Here's me working on the fence some more. Taking another break. There's now free lunch, and there was a long line too, at OCAD for Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's really yummy too. I didn't eat the free lunch because I already had lunch packed, mac and cheese. And here I'm just calling my friend while I paint. And we're painting the background this kind of dark orange. I don't really like this color that I chose. I'm definitely going to be changing it to a lighter orange in the future.
How did that get there? Love you, bye.
And whatever orange I mixed for that red part, red corner, was grosser and muddier than the other side, and I hate it. I hate it so much. I got that little blue area of people done too. But this is what I've done so far for today. Definitely a good chunk of it done. Definitely some stuff I don't like about it though. But home time. And I'm bringing a painting home with me. I ordered some Tim Hortons. It tasted disgusting. And then I had some pho. It also tasted disgusting. But we move on. And we continue painting. Now we're on to painting the blue skirt. This was so fun to paint. I love blue. I love blue so much. We're just having a snack break. And here's what we have done so far. Got part of me painted and part of my mom's shirt painted. Lots of fun colors. Just taking a break outside before we go back in and continue painting again. My friend brought in some crispy donuts or whatever they're called. Here I try to do tin embossing of a leaf pattern with one of my monster cans, but it didn't really work. And now I'm finally painting in parts of the background in between the fence. You can see how empty the studio was when I was painting. It was so late. It was when the building closed. But this is what I've gotten done so far. Wish me luck for the rest, and see you next time. Bye now.